Bonjour et bienvenue à ma chaîne YouTube. Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to learn how to make a sentence in the negative form in French. La négation en français. C'est parti. When it comes to making a sentence negative, or in other words, to negate a sentence, especially in French, all we have to do is simply add ne before the conjugated verb and pas after the conjugated verb. To understand this better, let's have a look at the first sentence. Je suis étudiant, which means I am a student. In this sentence, our focus is on the conjugated verb, that is suis, which comes from the verb être, that means to be. So, to make this sentence negative or to negate this sentence, we add ne before the conjugated verb and pas after the conjugated verb. So our sentence will be Je ne suis pas étudiant, which means I'm not a student. Looking at the second sentence, Elle est la mère de cet enfant. She is the mother of this child. The conjugated verb here is est, which again comes from the verb être. So, again following the same steps, we add ne before the conjugated verb. However, seeing that a starts with a vowel e, instead of using ne, we will use an apostrophe. And we add pas after the conjugated verb. So our final answer will be Elle n'est pas la mère de cet enfant. She is not the mother of this child. Moving on to the next sentence, Marc choisit ce livre. Mark chooses this book. It is understood that the conjugated verb here is choisi, coming from the verb choisir, which means to choose. So again, we follow the same steps. We add ne before the conjugated verb and pas after. So we get Marc ne choisit pas ce livre. Mark does not choose this book. Looking at the fourth sentence, Les enfants veulent des légumes. The children want some vegetables. The conjugated verb is veulent, coming from the verb vouloir, that means to want. So again, we add ne before the conjugated verb and pas after the conjugated verb. However, there is one more thing that needs to be done. That is, we have the presence of the partitive article de. When we talk about partitive articles, it refers to quantity. Seeing the sentence above, Les enfants veulent des légumes. The children want some vegetables. This refers to quantity. So, when we negate a sentence having a partitive article, in this case des, it changes to de. So our final answer is les enfants ne veulent pas de légumes. The children don't want vegetables. This rule applies to other partitive articles as well, such as de la, du, de l'apostrophe. In a negated sentence, all of it changes to de. Moving on to the next sentence. Nous allons faire de la natation. We are going to do swimming. If you observe, this sentence uses the near future tense, that is, le futur proche. So we can see the presence of two verbs in this sentence. And sometimes it can get confusing as to which is the conjugated verb. Well, the conjugated verb will always follow the subject or the subject pronoun. In this sentence, the subject pronoun is nous. So it is understood that allons, which comes right after nous, is the conjugated verb. So to negate this sentence, our focus will be on the conjugated verb, that is allons. Again, we put ne before the conjugated verb and pas after the conjugated verb. But again, we have the presence of the partitive article de la. So, learning from the above sentence, de la will change to de. So the final answer will be nous n'allons pas faire de natation. We are not going to do swimming. Moving on to the next sentence. Elle a une voiture. She has a car. We see that the sentence that is right in front of us is already negated. Elle n'a pas tiré voiture. We already have the presence of ne before the conjugated verb and pas after the conjugated verb. However, we have the presence of the indefinite article, that is une, which means a. So again, when it comes to negating a sentence that has an indefinite article such as un or une, we change it to de. We change it to de. So all we have to do is simply add de. Elle a une voiture. She has a car. Elle n'a pas de voiture. She does not have a car. Moving on to the sixth sentence. Voulez-vous du café? Do you want some coffee? And the reply is already in the negative form. Non, merci, je ne veux pas tirer café. Again, in the sentence above, we have the partitive article du. Voulez-vous du café? Do you want some coffee? So, seeing that the answer, the reply is already in the negative form, all we have to do is simply change du to de. So our final answer will be non, merci, je ne veux pas de café. No, thank you, I don't want coffee. And the last sentence, ne voulez-vous pas de chocolat? Don't you want chocolates? As we can see, this is a question, but it's also a negated question because we have the presence of ne and pas. Apart from that, we are given the hint that is, we need to reply to this question positively. So, in French, when it comes to saying yes, we would think that we must reply by saying oui, but no. When it comes to replying positively to a negated question, we will be using si. Ne voulez-vous pas de chocolat? Don't you want chocolates? Si, je veux des chocolats. Yes, I want some chocolates. We use si to reply positively to a negated question. Thank you for watching et à bientôt.